Welcome to Casper Trends. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 most beautiful places in the world. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to Casper Trends for future updates. The world is full of wonderful places that the majority of us are unaware of. You'll never run out of things to see or do, from breathtaking waterfalls and natural wonders to enigmatic forgotten cities and charming landmarks. Pristine waters of white sand-laced beaches, old and forgotten villages that continue to thrive as if time hasn't passed since the 15th century, ruins that enthrall and fascinate, deserts that terrify and dominate, and natural phenomena that baffle even the most ardent explorers. That's just a fraction of the world's wonders. The top 10 most beautiful places on the planet are as follows. Number 10. Machu Picchu, Peru. The Incas' so-called vanished civilization. Before the Spanish conquest, Machu Picchu was built around 1450 and occupied for nearly 100 years. Because this fascinating city was never discovered by the Spaniards and was neglected until the early 20th century, most of its architectural marvels have survived. The trek up the hills is an experience in and of itself, and the view of this enigmatic city from the Inca Trail viewing point is breathtaking. With their beauty, mystery, and creativity, each of these places leaves you dumbfounded, making you wonder how many secrets this wonderful planet still has in store for us. Exploring the world's most beautiful sights takes time because there are so many places that could make your list, but every experience will be fantastic, fascinating, and incredibly gratifying. Number 9. Rainbow Mountains, Zhangye Danxia, China. If you're a fan of the Grand Canyon and live closer to Asia than North America, visit the Rainbow Mountains of Zhangye Danxia National Geological Park in China. The mountains, which are as breathtaking as the Grand Canyon, and one of China's most beautiful destinations, have vivid colors of maroon, magenta, yellows, and greens due to trace minerals within the sandstone. Number 8. Milford Sound, New Zealand. The Sydney Opera House, the Waitomo Caves, the Great Barrier Reef, and the Sydney Harbour Bridge are just a few of the sights to see while on a tour to Australia and New Zealand. When you visit Milford Sound, though, everything else fades into the background. All those Lord of the Rings imaginations come to reality in this 1,692 meters high alpine fjord, and your first glimpse is likely to give you butterflies in your stomach. Milford Sound attracts over 500,000 people each year, and it's easy to see why. Milford Sound can be visited on foot, by helicopter, or by bus trip. Number 7. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia is a must-see destination on any list of the world's most beautiful places. This captivating park is the country's largest national park, and is known for its 16 crystalline lakes that are connected by a succession of cascades and waterfalls. The park is explored via an 18-kilometer network of wooden pathways and footbridges that snake around the edges and across the waterfalls, providing unrivaled views of the area. Throughout your trek, you'll be accompanied by clouds of multicolored butterflies. It's no surprise that the Plitvice Lakes draw up to 1,200,000 visitors each year. Number 6. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. One of the world's most magnificent wonders is the world's largest salt mine. Salar de Uyuni may like one of those Renaissance-era fancy paintings, yet it proudly stands as one of South America's most breathtaking sights. The sheer grandeur of this huge desert leaves you dumbfounded, and the weird islands that emerge in a sea of salt create an amazing landscape that will stay with you for the rest of your life. One of the world's most magnificent wonders is the world's largest salt mine. Salar de Uyuni may like one of those Renaissance-era fancy paintings, yet it proudly stands as one of South America's most breathtaking sights. The sheer grandeur of this immense desert leaves you dumbfounded, and the weird islands that emerge from a sea of salt create an amazing landscape that will stay with you forever. Number 5. Huacachina, Peru. Huacachina, a magnificent desert oasis that mesmerizes you with its raw beauty and legendary legends, will enchant Psy lovers and artists. Imagine yourself sitting on a massive sand dune, taking in the breathtaking sunset views, as the landscape transforms into vibrant red and yellow hues all around you. Right in front of you is a lovely oasis that seems like a still from one of those Arabian Nights movies, complete with palm trees and rustic hotels that provide the ultimate in luxury. Huacachina may not be as well known as Machu Picchu or Nazca, but it offers a picture-perfect location for anyone seeking mystery, adventure, or romance. Spend the evening at the lake serenading your sweetheart, but keep a lookout for the mermaid who is rumored to live there. Number 4. Grand Canyon National Park, USA. The Grand Canyon attracts more than 5 million visitors each year for a reason. It's one of the most enchanted places on the earth. You'll be fascinated no matter how much you learn about the Grand Canyon, since nothing prepares you for the breathtaking sight that this wonder has to give. This remarkable work of art, which is considered one of the world's top 7 wonders, feels both familiar and alien at the same time. The sheer magnitude of the canyon leaves you dumbfounded, and seeing it at sunrise or sunset mesmerizes you since the environment is so tranquil, gorgeous, and clean. The canyon is separated into 3 rims, north, west, and south, each offering a completely different experience. Because it houses the majority of the region's infrastructure, Native American remains, vistas, and historic artifacts, the South Rim is the most frequented component of the canyon. The North Rim, on the other hand, is the place to go, if you're looking for adventure and seclusion. Number 3. The Fairy Pools, Isle of Skye, Scotland. When your eyes fall on the Fairy Pool, an ethereal oasis with crystal clear water, picture-perfect surroundings, and a beautiful ambience, you might start believing in fairies all of a sudden. The water is frigid, but if you're looking for some crazy swimming exploits, this is the place to be. If you're not feeling adventurous, a simple walk about the region, exploring turquoise blue pools that are each more enticing than the next, can put you in a good mood. The location also has its own infinity pool, which is surrounded by a lovely stone wall. The fairy pools, which were previously unidentified and largely unknown as a tourist destination, have grown in popularity among walkers, with visitor numbers doubling between 2015 and 2019. The fairy pools are roughly a 20-minute walk from the Glen Brittle parking park. Number 2. Whitehaven Beach, Whitsundays, Australia. It's simple to see why Whitehaven Beach is one of the world's most photographed beaches. The gorgeous 7-kilometer stretch of white sand, which feels like your own slice of heaven, exudes peace and tranquility, allowing you to rest to the fullest. The beach is reachable by boat from the ports of Chute Harbour and Airlie Beach on Hamilton Island. Make your way to Tongue Point for the greatest vista of Whitehaven Beach. If you go at low tide, you'll find a dazzling blend of colors that always guarantees the most spectacular sights. Since 2009, the Whitehaven Beach Ocean Swim has been a 2 km open swimming competition held on the beach as part of the Hamilton Island Triathlon. The 2012 event took place on November 11, 2012. The beach was also included in Forza Horizon, a racing video game. In 2018, the government announced a $3.9 million investment to build a new long-distance walking route and upgrade camping areas on the island in order to improve visitors' vacation experiences. Whitehaven Beach and Tongue Point will be connected by the track. Number 1. Cappadocia. Turkey. Cappadocia is a real illustration of nature's strange but beautiful side. It features a fantasy-like scenery that appears to have been pulled straight from a fairy tale, as well as alien-like hills and stones that appear to have been brought from another world. Humans who once lived here used the soft stone in the area to build underground shelters, leaving a trail of strange architectural wonders in their wake. The lunar terrain is beautiful enough on its own, but the many hot air balloons that flood the sky with hues of red, yellow, orange, and cream elevate it to new heights. Among the best things to visit in Cappadocia are the Gormy Open Air Museum and its rock-cut cathedrals, as well as the subterranean wonders of Kaymakli. Alexander the Great attempted to dominate the area through one of his military commanders. After the Persian Empire was defeated, however, Ariarathes, who had previously served as the region's satrap, declared himself king of the Cappadocians. He was a successful ruler as Ariarathes I, 332 to 322 BC, and he stretched the Cappadocian kingdom's borders all the way to the Black Sea. Until Alexander's death, the kingdom of Cappadocia was at peace. Cappadocia fell to Eumenes after the former empire was divided into many pieces. In 322 BC, the regent Perdiccas crucified Ariarathes. However, after the dissensions that led to Eumenes' death, Ariarathes II, the adopted son of Ariarathes I, reclaimed his property and handed it to a series of successors, most of whom bore the name of the dynasty's founder. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.